Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and my messy jewelry table. I am a little bit late getting this video filmed. I normally like to have this already up on my channel by around 7 a.m. But this is my challenge that I am kind of tagging along with Becky Foster. She is doing a 2 beaded chains a week necklace challenge throughout the month of September. Now she is making everything, like all of her chains, handmade. I had done that for the first 2 weeks that for the projects I shared. This week I couldn't really come up with a beaded chain idea for the necklace that I had in my mind that I wanted to do, so I just went with adding some plain chains. So instead of being a beaded chain necklace, it's just a beaded necklace. I did use a bead strand I had received recently from Jesse James Beads. It's the Pantone 2023 in the color Empire Yellow. It came with some goodies that I received just a short while back, and that is this strand right here. I did leave it exactly as as it was on in the packaging. I just took it off and restrung it onto some tiger tail that came in an old bargain bead box. I just pulled out one of the little accessory packs that they always include. Not bargain bead box, I'm sorry, curated bead box. This strand right here is actually from a different curated bead box. This bead strand came with gold findings, so I pulled silver out of an additional curated bead box. But this strand here, what's Bobby? I gotta get down here. Came from the April 2023 Spring is in the Air. And as you can see, it's that strand right there. It's the, I think, pink apple green duo crackle glass bead is what that is. I think I had the majority of that box, so this was, I think, the first thing that I had used out of it. There for a while, I was just getting my bead boxes and putting them on the shelf, and after I just looked at them. So this challenge has really gotten me, pulling these older boxes off the shelf and looking at them and trying to see if there's a necklace or some project that I can piece together. Okay, this cat is driving me crazy. So it's been a good challenge. It's been getting me to look at my stash again and try to start creating. Now what I did here, I don't know if it'll show up unless I have it laying down. I wanted this little like loop design hanging down between the larger beads here. So I just took little pieces of chain and just, okay, it's hard to get this to lay right because it keeps wanting to twist over. Okay, and so let me get this to hang right. Yeah, I just took little pieces of chain, and I just, as I was feeding the beads on the wire, I just added like one end of chain and then put my little bead section on. I have a little tiny ball, like spacer ball, between each of these large beads, and I just took the little end of the chain and then added a bead cap, and then the crackle bead and a bead cap and the other end of the chain, and then another little spacer ball, and repeated that little pattern all the way over. And I just used 7 of those crackle beads, and I really love how this looked. This is what it kind of looks like. The beads want to roll around and it kind of pulls the chain, so I'm trying to get it to where it will, if I just give it a little shake, it comes back the way it should hang. But I just like the little flowiness and movement that little extra accent of those chain loops gives. I considered putting this on the outside edge and then this as the inside, like reversing these two, having this hanging down at the bottom so that those little pieces of chain loops would like hang down at the very bottom of the necklace. But I really like how this turned out with that in the middle. I'm actually very happy with how this turned out, other than the fact that the chain wants to roll up here whenever it's laying down. It's not very, like a super long necklace. I didn't even measure it really. I just took the chain and hung it around my neck as I was trying to get the length that I wanted. But I knew because this was going to hang down a little bit lower, I didn't want it to be like super long. So let me see if I can find me a ruler here. And it looks like it's about 20 inches in length, so maybe 18, not super long. So anyways, that is my piece for this week. I did have plans to make more, as I mentioned last week in my video, but I didn't really start trying. It's like the week escaped me up until Thursday, and then I think it was Thursday evening maybe, I was watching one of Beki's videos, and I commented that while I was watching her video, I was kind of in the planning stages of kind of something I would want to make for this challenge. I did pull out all of the previous bead boxes that I was wanting to work with, but it seemed like, and then yesterday was Friday, and I didn't even get home. From the time I left for work at 7:30 in the morning, I didn't even get home until after 11 at night, just from all the running around and different things that I had to do. So I made this necklace between like 11:30 and 1:30 in the morning. So that is why I did not get it filmed yesterday. And I did want to make some earrings to go with this, so I will be making earrings with some more of these gorgeous little crackle beads. I might make another little loop like this as one earring. Just think that looks really cool, and I think that would make a cool earring. So I'll probably make a pair of earrings to match that design there. And then I do have 3 different boxes, 2 curated boxes and a bargain bead box that I have ideas for. So hopefully I'll have at least 3 projects for next week, which is the last week, this coming Saturday. But this has been a lot of fun. It has really gotten me to start being creative again, because I was kind of in a slump. So it's always good to have a nice challenge. Maybe get yourself to think a little bit along different lines than you've been thinking of, and pulling out old stash that you've maybe just put on a shelf and forgotten about. So I'd like to thank Beki for coming up with this fun challenge. And I will have the information in the description below if you'd like to go and check out her channel and see all of her challenge pieces. So thank you everyone for stopping by, and I will see you all in my next video. Take care.